Good evening, Kingdom of Artemisia, the known world, and the virtual airwaves. Welcome to Quest, hosted here in the beautiful barony of Gryphons Lair. Oh, that's me. That's why. It's me. This one time, it's me. Dang it. Artemisia! Guess what we're doing? We're going to have an event, and it's going to be virtual, and it's going to be online, and it's also going to be broadcasting in Facebook. Their Majesties, King Damon and Queen Barony, who are so patient, so forgiving, welcome you into their virtual court this evening. Their Majesties would invite their Excellencies of Gryphons Lair, Shannon and Malatesta.
May we join your court this evening?
Their Excellencies of Lochsollen.
On this day, we have taken upon us a noble pilgrimage. We have sought knowledge and faced questions that picked at the very essence of existence itself. We have followed in the footsteps of the wise and have emerged more learned and ready to face the world ahead. In our journey, we have been accompanied by friends near and far, leading us forth and steadying our journey within the lands where the earth tastes of salt, are Raven and Saja, Baron and Baroness of Lochsollen.
Your Majesty's permission to join your court?
Yes.
Thank you.
His Excellency of 1,000 Eyes.
As winter has turned to spring, so have the fields awakened, and our eyes have seen a return to wonderful times. We are excited to know and to see that Artemisia returns from this plague, and that soon we shall gather together. But the eyes of Thousand Eyes watch you as you go forth. Here comes our Baron, mighty Stefan. Bow before him.
Your Majesties, may I join your court?
Please do.
Thank you.
Their Excellencies of Sentinel's Keep.
Your Majesties, Your Excellencies, good populace all, from the northern frozen tundra comes His Most Excellent Keeper of the Rock of Artemisia, Baron Morgan.
Your Majesties, so nice to see you. May we join your court, please?
Yes, you may. Thank you for keeping the storms at bay and trapped in the mountains, keeping us safe on this side of the kingdom.
You're welcome. Please send firewood. We're frozen over here.
Will do.
Not gonna lie, Majesties, I thought there was something really going on. I was like, what's going on right now?
Oh,
Good job, Biscuit.
Going on us.
Good job. I was like, what's she doing? Is there a sign in there? Your Majesties, Her Excellency of Arnhold.
Your Majesties, from the very, very, very cold and wet potato lands of your deep, deep west, do we welcome Dame Variakov, Keeper of Arnhold, into your presence. Your Majesties, may I join your court this fine, rainy, snowy, blistery day?
So, yes, you may, and we're happy that you're enjoying the Artemisian spring weather as we normally have it.
Yeah, wait 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. It will flip.
Yeah. Thank you, Your Majesties.
Thank you.
Your Majesties, Their Excellencies of Bronze Elm. Vivat!
Your Excellencies, noble populace all, before you this day comes Baron Killian, the Beast of Bronzehelm, and the beautiful, benevolent Baroness Penelope from the bright Eastern Star.
Your Majesties, we request permission to join your court.
Please do.
Tell badly we're sorry.
It was good, right up until this point.
Yeah.
Children. Don't work with children or animals. Ask Fia.
He's being quiet right now, Majesties, and they're tied up someplace. They're not really. They're
The
not.
same with me, you're working with both.
It's true.
Oh, Majesty, it is a delight. Their Majesties would invite all members of their populace to make themselves as comfortable as they possibly can in their own beautiful virtual environment. Your Majesties, the populace awaits.
The first thing I'd like to say is it is great to see all of your faces, the ones that we get to, and at the end, everybody's. It's great to see the barons and baronesses finding new ways to bring levity to the beginning and these virtual courts. It has been a long, steep learning curve for all of us, and it is, we can't say how much we appreciate the hard work everyone's been putting in and how people are finding new and interesting ways to have fun with it, because that's what we need. We need a little bit more fun right now. Majesty?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Fun is good. We have been really excited to see everything going on over this past week, 2 weeks, started the
Time is a construct.
Time is totally a construct right now. 1 week. See, 1 week. I had it.
Could have been a week ago, could have been a month ago. I can't tell you.
It has been that week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like 2027 this week. We've been very excited to see all of the different categories and all of the participants for Bardic War. Actually, our court attendance is fairly light this evening because they are holding the original, I believe it's the original composition category right about the same time. And we have several Artemisians representing for the Western Alliance there. Our general, our Kingdom Champion Bard, Amanda Dispenser, has been keeping us updated on everyone's participation, how well everyone's doing, and we couldn't be more proud. Artemisia has represented as expected, and every time we call on Artemisia to represent on a known world level, they show up and show off, and we are so excited. And closing ceremonies for that will actually be tomorrow afternoon, but there are still events being held. There are still videos that you can go in and like and vote on. So if you haven't had a chance to participate, go do that. Oh, yes. Thank you. I totally forgot to tell you that our one and only His Majesty is going to be telling a grand battle story at 8 o'clock our time tomorrow morning. So if you happen to be up with your cup of coffee, you should go check that out, because I have it on the good word that it's going to be one of the good ones. And I would guess there's a few of you that are going to be in it. So definitely stop by and check that out if that is something that you are able to do. Yeah, I think that's what I got.
More!
How could I forget that?
As a reminder, good populace, if you're interested in seeing more about Bardic War, you can check it out at bardicwar.org. One word, .org. Nope, .com. Apparently it's .com. Bardicwar.com. Also, if you got questions about it, you can see the general, who is our current Bardic champion of Artemisia, Her Excellency, Mistress Amanda Dispenser. She's right there. Is it org or com?
Com.
Okay, .com. Bardicwar.com. Go. Make sure you're going and voting on the YouTube channels, right? Make sure you are going and watching. If you can't participate, if you can't see a class, make sure you're at least going and voting for Artemisia. You just need to scroll, see Artemisia, hit vote. Yeah, that's what we do.
Amanda, we have been hearing wonderful things about your generalmanship, your leadership on this particular warfield, leading our troops into war and conquering mightily. Anyone that we've talked to has had nothing but glowing things to say about you, as we knew that they would. So thank you for being at the very least as wonderful as we know that you are, and we're sure you're so much more wonderful than that. Thank you.
It's incredibly easy when I've got a kingdom like this one.
Okay. So, bardicwar.com. Check it out. Excellent job for Her Excellency. She's doing great. We all knew she would. I believe, Majesties, if you're ready, Gryphons Lair has a wee bit of business.
Well, since we are at Quest,
I guess.
We are at Quest. So, let me find it.
They ran away.
Well, I gotta say yes, turn it back on. There it is.
Yep.
Their Excellencies of Gryphons Lair.
Welcome back.
Here it opens the court of their excellencies of Gryphons Lair, the fierce Shannon and the beautiful Malatesta.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you, Your Majesties, for the time in court. We have some business to get through. I would like to start off by saying that Quest so far has gone quite well. The 5K had 13 participants, and we raised $260 for the Homeless Veterans Fellowship. So and that's barring any other groups that outside the area so far that have chosen to take up the challenge of the 5K pilgrimage. The winning team was
Volstaya Prime.
Volstaya Prime.
Who captained that team?
I believe someone named Optimus. Mistress Fia's team. Mistress Fiametta.
Thank you for participating very much. We very much appreciate it. Like the company as we walk around the track.
They also had the quest station and the activities leading up to today. Great effort on their part. Congratulations. Was there a prize for that? There is a prize that will be conveyed to you and that you will return in your to place in your reliquary in for your saint. We also had a cribbage tournament. Her Excellency hosted a sponsored patron a cribbage tournament, and His Excellency
Owen.
Baron Owen was the victor after slaughtering many an opponent. It was ugly. So Baron Owen, congratulations. Your prize is a lovely cribbage board.
Lovely cribbage board.
Thank you, Your Excellencies.
Owen, while we have you here,
Did we have something else?
yeah, I would like to thank you for your participation. And you know, in the past, you've been known to do things here in Gryphons Lair, just a little bit. And I mean, some people might be familiar with some of your work on the archery fields, and now that you've moved on from here to continue spreading your mirth and merriment and skill and expertise, we would just like to say,
let it be known to all and sundry that Shannon and Malatesta, Baron and Baroness of Gryphons Lair, recognizes that the fire of service burns strong in the heart of Owen
Owen Ap Howell.
Ap Howell, excuse me. Always present when there is work to be done, is therefore our desire to name him a member of the Order of the Flame of Ferris, and that he may continue to be a beacon to all gentles of the lair. In witness thereof, we have set our hands on this date, May 21st, Anna Societas 56, whatever. You guys get the point. All right.
Being 2021 in common reckoning.
Yeah, I kind of slaughtered that one. Sorry. Your Excellencies, did you have some other things you wanted to talk about?
Yes. Well, Owen, you might be familiar with some of these. We'll get this to you. Yeah. So, What else did we have? What else did we have?
So you were going to talk about upcoming items?
Drawing a blank now. Sorry.
All right. Do you guys have some other things that need to be handled?
Yes. I believe that since Owen is here, maybe maybe Her Excellency might be here also.
Their Excellencies Shannon and Malatesta would like to call before them Her Excellency Malkin.
Hi guys. Hi.
Hi. Since you're here, we thought that we would like to, there's a lot of service going on and a lot of people doing things, and one of the things that service does for our barony is one of the things that people. Excuse me. Let's try that in English. I was using Welsh. I'm stuck with Owen there. One of the ways that people do service is by teaching classes, as Malkin did for our quest and has done for our arts and sciences nights and has done for the kingdom, and just so many things to learn. And she is so willing to teach that we would like to do this.
Let it be known to all present that we, Shannon and Malatesta, Baron and Baroness of Gryphons Lair, do value those of our lands who share their knowledge and skills with our populace. The Order of the Griffin and Tablet was created to honor those great teachers who enrich the barony through education. On this day, we name Malkin Allardson a member of the Order and charge her with the request that she continue to share her knowledge and teach members of the barony. Done this 22nd day of May, Anna Societatis 56, being the year 2021 Gregorian.
So
calligraphy and illumination by Pairware.
Vivat. Thank you, Malkin, for everything that you've done for us. 3 cheers. We all know how that goes. We're not going to try to do it in mass because it never works out well. But thank you so much for all of your help.
You're teaching every event recently in the last year. You've taught at least one class, and we appreciate you sharing your knowledge. Thank you so much, and please continue.
Thank you guys.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, some people serve and serve and serve, and we get the opportunity to have awards and give them to those who go out of their way and give of their time to help out the SCA and improve their groups. And we give them service awards and arts and sciences awards. And then you have those people that get those awards, and yet year after year they continue to do things, they continue to serve, they continue to produce art, they continue to teach. And you go on, and if you stay in the same group, it can be decades of service or education to that group. And after consultation with Owen and Malkin, and we've figured out a way to thank and promote those people that have been continually serving our group. And we've hearkened back to history when we were a shire and we had not awards. We have decided to roll those into a not award, and it would be a continuation of the service or arts or fighting that they've done within the barony. And so we're calling them the Knot of Service, the Knot of this, the Knot of that. Officially what it is an additional awarding of the original award. So there'll be a second Flame of Pharaohs or a second Griffin and Candle. And what Malkin did was found some lovely little knots, and I'm going to bring this up to the camera. And the idea is that it would be displayed above their original award. So we've got some different style ones for that. And this is just a lovely little little example. And so at this time, we're going to give out our very first ones. And quintessential is the nobility embodied by Michelle of Harris upon York. In mind and deeds, so intense is her fire of service that the flame of Pharos burns brighter than ever. It is therefore the desire and honor of Malatesta and Shannon, Baron and Baroness of the Barony of Gryphons Lair, to bestow her a knot of service, that she may continue to be a beacon to all gentles of the lair, whose acts of service are tied to the heart and soul of the barony. In witness thereof, we have set our hand this 22nd day of May, Anno Societatis 56, being 2021 in the common reckoning. Calligraphy and illumination by Morgan Glyndwr. I don't know if, oh, it's up there. Okay, great. Michelle, thank you so much for all that you've done. It's been 10 years of service, so 11 years of service now.
Thank you so much.
It's so hard to thank or to continue to show what people mean to your group after many, many years. And I mean, it's one thing to get that initial award, and it's important, but it's still really important to all of the landed baronage, to the people that continue to help support their baronies. And in that vein, actually, we have a second one to do today. And that would be for the guy standing behind us. And again, quintessential is the nobility embodied by Andrew of Harris upon York. In mind and deeds, so intense is his fire of service that the flame of Pharos burns brighter than ever. It is therefore the desire and honor of Shannon and Malatesta, Baron and Baroness of the Barony of Gryphons Lair, to bestow unto him a knot of service, that he may continue to be a beacon to all gentles of the lair, whose acts of service are tied to the hearts and soul of the barony. In witness thereof, we have set our hand this 22nd day of May, Anno Societatis 56, being 2021 in the common era, Shannon and Malatesta. And that
so much for
I need to read that back. Sorry. The calligraphy and illumination of this one was done by Jacqueline de Radonvier. She also helped come up with the text for these. It's difficult to kind of put into words sometimes what you're trying to convey. And the scribes of Artemisia are amazing. It's really something.
I believe we have one more piece of business.
Just one more? Did we have nothing else? We had no more announcements?
Do we have any other announcements?
Not
that I know of. Okay, so then we're going to wrap up with one more little bit of business. And would you please call that gentle?
Okay. Their Excellencies, call before them Lucas.
My Lord Lucas, are you here today?
I am here, but I do not have video.
That is quite all right. Thank you for joining us today, Lucas. Please take it away.
With these words, know all ye that Lucas, having provided excellent example of skill and knowledge in the practice of medieval arts and sciences, and does deserve our appreciation. Therefore, we, Shannon and Malatesta, Baron and Baroness of Gryphons Lair, admit him to the Order of the Griffin and Candle, done this 22nd day of May, Anno Societatis 56, being 2021 in the common record. Calligraphy and illumination by Ladyship, or her Ladyship Michelle of Harris upon York. Boy, it's been a tough day.
Lucas comes to us a wonderful addition to our barony. He came to us from another organization that helps that participates in the fantasy and historical recreation. He is an amazing artist. He's done everything from casting that he taught himself to
Leather
work, and is just he's one of those people that jump in with both feet and has been a wonderful addition to our group. And I want to thank you so much for being here and being our friend, and
for everything you do for us, Art, and keep continuing with your art.
yes, you're just
Please.
getting better and better and better, and I expect to see great things for you and from you. About the unicorn? That unicorn.
That is the unicorn.
So we will get you your scroll and your token as soon as we can.
Do you have any other business, Your Excellencies?
I say we have done enough today.
Enough damage for one
Enough
day?
damage for one day.
Okay.
Thank you,
Hearing-
Your Majesties.
Hearing closes the court of their excellencies, Shannon and Malatesta.
Your Majesties, I do believe you actually do have a bit of business with a member of the populace of Gryphons Lair.
We do.
May I call them forward?
Please.
Their Majesties would call before them Kame Sayoko-san.
Well, hello.
Hello.
What a pleasant surprise. We weren't sure you were going to be here. Well, we're really glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you guys too.
Okay, good. Why are we here? No, I'm just playing. I know why we're
Are you
here.
picking on her?
I am picking on her because they don't let me out of the house, so I don't see people very often. It's not my fault. We have been trying to catch up with you for months. We started around November, and here it is May, the 6-month anniversary, and we're like, yeah, we'll try it again. So it works out for us. We have seen some amazing work from you, most notably a Japanese screen that was absolutely to die for. And we have also heard good tales of that work continuing and you continuing to pursue the arts and encourage the arts in your area. And as such, we felt minded to do this.
Attend, good gentles, one and all, hear these words of praise and commendation. We, Veronique, Queen and Patroness of the Arts, and Damon, King of Artemisia, have the great duty and privilege to recognize those whose skill and knowledge of the arts increase the beauty of our fair land. Kame Sayoko-san has greatly added to the splendor of our realm. We are pleased to award unto her a golden maple leaf. Done before these assembled this 22nd of May, Anno Societatis 56, being the year 2021 Gregorian, Damon Rex Veronique Regina.
Hooray. So now that we've added you to the ranks of the art people, we expect you to continue on this path and continue to grow and do a lot more beautiful things. And we're excited to see where it goes.
Yep, just keep being awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Majesties.
Good populace for the wonderful artistry and the newest member of the Order of the Golden Maple Leaf. Vivat!
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 Your Majesties, I do believe their Excellencies of Loch Solid would like a bit of time in court this evening.
Yes.
Please.
Hello,
Great
Your Majesty.
words of their excellencies.
We just had one little announcement for an upcoming event that we'd just like to take a moment for.
Please do.
Harold, take it away.
Hi, everybody. We are preparing for Melee Madness. And usually our Melee Madness has giant melees and we are all together. And so, since we are going to be virtual, we wanted to ensure that we had some special fighting things happen. So we are going to hold a not that kind of display. We would very much like for all of our fighters and archers and thrown weaponists To come participate in our display, I will start a thread on the day of the event. Come post pictures of your armor, of your kit, of your archery and thrown weapons items. Come and tell us how you've improved them during quarantine. Ask for help with things that you need to improve or get ready before we go back in person. And come let us see all of the amazing work that our fighters and all of those people do. We will also be having a peer roundtable hosted by Her Grace Cortland. I will be posting a link to a Google form this week that if you are interested, you may go to this Google form and anonymously submit your questions for the peers. Hopefully this might take away some of our fear of asking questions that we might feel a little bit embarrassed about asking publicly. So you are welcome to come submit those questions to that form, and I will create a list and we will answer as many of them as possible during our roundtable. Finally, we are going to have some classes. We are hoping specifically for classes that will be for things that we need as we are going back in person, since that is hopefully happening very soon. So come teach classes on garb, on improving your armor, on the exercises you need to do to be honing your skills before you go back out on the field. Some classes about what to do if you're a newcomer to the SCA and how to enjoy your first few events. Anything else you can think of that we do or need to learn or remember as we go back in person. So I hope that we will see you all at Melee Madness and you will come and enjoy all of our fun things that we're going to have happening.
All right, so we're super excited to have Melee Madness upon us again, virtual though it may be. I would like to make sure that people know that our archery competition is scheduled for our regular archery practice on the...
I don't know what the date is yet.
Okay, that's coming up. Look for posts from Germain, who is our current archery champion. She is posting that information.
Also, there will be information out there. There's a little bit of question information now, but there will be information regarding having an unofficial meet at the park 3-on-3 combat so that we can kind of do some melee fighting in the park.
So well within the rule set of the appropriate amount of masking and people and all of that, keeping it under everything. So we're very, very careful about making sure we're following the rules. We want to make it as fun as possible. This has been the longest running event in the kingdom, Melee Madness, and we just can't let it not keep going.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Thank you.
We are very glad to see that you've made it back to the kingdom after your very harrowing adventures out west.
It was fun.
But we survived and we have the medal to prove it.
Perfect.
And we also wanted to congratulate you, Your Excellency, on another trip around the sun successfully. We are very happy that you've made it back here again after that 365 days.
Thank you, Your Majesties.
Thank you.
Your Majesties, if I may really quickly, Kame Sayoko, I just got this sent to me on the back end for your beautiful golden maple leaf. Here is the award. So you do have a beautiful scroll. It was done by Sataki no Name. And I'm not going to show you the backside, but it does have, well, I don't think I can, let's see. Yep, there you go.
Oh.
So, awesome scroll. Unfortunately, the scribal coordinator was busy doing court while we were getting ready, you know, that whole thing. So Her Excellency sent it to me that really quickly in between. So there's the pretty award. So there's a pretty thing. I don't even know.
Oh, awesome.
Right? Beautiful. How cool is that? So, and as a reminder, if you're interested in helping with any of the scribal work that their entities have accumulated over the last work, please see Her Excellency Malatesta. She is a scribal coordinator. There is plenty of opportunities. That's just a little plug right there. Majesties, we have another award on the list, but I don't believe that individual is here. Would you like to give it either way because it is virtual?
Pass that one and catch up.
Yeah, let's put a pin in that one.
All right. I know that we do have another one, and I do know that that person is here, though.
Okay.
You know which one I'm talking about?
Yep.
All right. Their Majesties would call before them Laurel Maysoon.
Hello, Your Majesties.
Like, there's no way that they're doing anything else with me this reign. That anything with the word award, right? Right. You know how wonderful we think you are. Obviously, we've made it very public and clear. But this was just a little extra thank you that we wanted to go with, because you have done so much in this last year. We've seen your face virtually about as much as anyone else's, and I'd say pleasantly much more than we had in the past, just because we never got to hang out with you that much. So thank you for everything that you've been doing. Thank you for helping to keep us going this year, because you're definitely one of the people that this would not be going nearly as smoothly as we go. Just want to say thank you for being wonderful. Thank you for putting in so much time and effort and
coordinating classes and making sure online events run, even if you were voluntold, because we are aware that happened more than once. We're appreciative, don't get me wrong, but exactly. But we have absolutely recognized that and wanted to make sure everybody else did too. So we decided we'd do a thing.
Thank
you, Liv. No, thank you for all your hard work. Yay.
We don't have text or anything for that. So, Artemisia, for the newest member of the Gratier Corona, Vivat!
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 Vivat! Yeah, we know full well that you've been in enough of these courts. You knew exactly what it was. So.
Yeah, it's a thing.
It's a super cool thing. Congratulations, Laurel Maysoon.
Thank you. You rock.
Majesties, also super cool, awesome. Real quick, I just got told that everybody in court right now, everybody stop, give awesome vibes. I know, wait a minute, here we are. Mistress Pasha right now is performing right now for our Bardic Western Alliance. So she's right now. Yeah. So let's just all send the vibes. Come on, Mistress Pasha. Let's do it.
She's got this.
Pasha rocks.
Right.
Zero concern here.
I know we're not worried, but let's just send anything extra we got, because I mean, why not? That's what we do in Artemisia, right?
He has our full support as always.
Absolutely. So thank you, Her Excellency Mistress Pasha right now is performing in the Bardic War for Artemisia and the Western Alliance. So yes. All right. Okay. Their Excellencies of, or His Excellency of 1,000 Eyes, Majesties.
Thank you, Your Majesty. And first off, I need to apologize to you. I was told after our last court that I inadvertently gave one of my populace an elevation he had not earned. I referred to His Lordship Reinhardt as His Excellency, and I had no recollection of doing that. So I have to apologize for that.
Thank you for the apology.
It's really not necessary.
It happens.
Our first coronation, our herald gave us Aiden Belt. So, I mean, it's a thing.
Well, I did that because I'm just here to promote his event. Our Baronial Champions is coming up here in 4 weeks from today, and it will be live and in person at Beaver Dick Park. The address is Highway 33 and 6000 West in Rexburg, Idaho. We will be choosing our champions. We'll be doing our heavy fighting, our fencing, thrown weapons, cribbage, and I'm probably forgetting something, but that's my normal because my brain is not here. She has had to work this evening. We will be doing a memorial throw for His Excellency Tomas, and we hope that everybody that can get here will have a wonderful time. We will be adhering to the masking and distancing as we are required to, but hopefully we will have a wonderful time. Looking forward to seeing everybody in person again. I miss my hugs. And hopefully we will make this work and the world will open and it will be a wonderful thing again. I can't wait for this to happen. It's going to be a wonderful thing. The registrations will be through the SCARS on the SCA.org, which I've been told is not quite ready yet, but it will be shortly. I think that's all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Majesties, you have another person that you'd like to speak with.
You've been hanging out with a kid, haven't you? That was a steel trap, I tell you.
Well, I just also not that I would want to tell anybody to leave court. Don't leave court. But if you can go see the video right now, Pasha, Ronan, and Tyr are all performing. So yeah.
That's gonna be a hard fought war point.
No, it's not gonna be hard fought at all. We know whose war point that is.
Well, yes, but it just they've got anyone's got a lot to compete with there.
Right. So again, don't leave court unless you really want to. Okay.
Okay, we'll be back.
Well, thanks, Majesties. Speaking of which, I've been reminded to mention that not that she would ever abandon her post or do anything that would not be 100% supportive of our kingdom. Her Majesty was given a commendation from the board of directors in the last board of director meeting, I believe. I'm getting that reminder that Her Majesty was given a commendation, and again, what's wrong, Your Majesty? Are you confused?
I have no idea what we're talking about.
Did you know, Your Majesty?
I had been informed yesterday.
Okay, so yeah, I just got that.
Steel trap this one.
I am a steel trap.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Right, Vivat! No, Your Majesty, thank you so much. Apparently, she was recommended for a commendation, and the bot did give it in their meeting. So, to Her Majesty of Artemisia for her continued support. I don't even know where I'm going with that. But anyway, Vivat!
Vivat!
Thank you. Yeah,
Vivat!
It's easy to do when you've got such a wonderful team. Thank you.
Vivat!
Vivat! I like it. Let's do it. Vivat! And we have lost all people.
Yeah.
Okay. But we also do have, you would like a moment with another member of your populace, I believe.
Yes, please.
All right. Yep, they are. Okay. Their Majesties would call before them Ramonda Javier.
I know you're here.
I know.
We've heard you.
That's probably a good call.
Empty.
That's like one of those great turn on selfie, turn on. Oh, I didn't realize you were here. That was awesome.
Oh boy.
Yeah, another example of your awesomeness and levity that you have brought to this time.
We're obviously big fans. We continue to see you over and over, whether it's heralding, storytelling, bardic, running events, fabulous events, with new and inventive ideas that are pushing us even further than where we've been, which we absolutely appreciate, because like we totally get the credit for it on our known world thing, and it's working out for us.
So we bring that credit back to you.
Totally kidding. But no, it's just been such a delight to see how well you've taken all of this in stride and how much you've grown and how hard you've worked to help hold our kingdom together in this rather interesting time. And as such, we thought we needed to add just one more piece before we let you go. So we wanted to make sure that you knew you went with our things. So that's for you. And someday we will get all these things to you guys, I swear. It's going to happen.
Thank you very much, Your Majesties. It is an honor to serve you in this time.
Oh, thank you.
It is our honor. Thank you so much.
Good Kingdom of Artemisia for the newest member of the Gratiae Corona. Vivat!
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 Vivat! Vivat!
Be jealous, that one's ours.
One of them.
One. Well, no, both. You got both.
All.
It's
really
just
all.
keep going. Just keep. It's not ending, Majesties. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. We're fine. Oh, Majesties, His Excellency of Sentinel's Keep would like to speak a bit.
Yes.
Oh, that's not good. Anyone else from here?
Your Majesties, pray heed the words of His Excellency Morgan of Sentinel's Keep.
Your Majesties, thank you so much. It is definitely chilly and the snow is still falling here, getting bigger flakes by the minute, unfortunately. But we are warmed by the thoughts that we get to come and see you at King's Road in July. We're going to have our baronial fighters practice June 12th. You know, everything here is peaceful and calm. Just wanted to say you look lovely and radiant as always, and we can't wait to see you in person. That's really all the business we have. We look forward to the time when we can see all of our people together and do something fun together instead of bemoan our fate in the plague. Thank you, Your Majesties.
Thank you. Be safe. Stay warm.
Yeah.
I see plenty of wood behind you if you get desperate. So.
Honey, that's the wall.
Oh, well, what good is the wall if you need fire?
Well, walls keep the cold outside, babe.
But walls, good. Got it.
Technicalities,
Yes.
technicalities.
We'll see you soon. Take care.
Wall's good. Yes, Majesty. Good job.
Wales? Us.
It's fine. It's fine. I mean, honestly, at this point, are we surprised anything different is happening, honestly?
No.
We are the most entertaining.
We have heard that all three of the performers we were talking about have completed and done amazingly.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Well, it's great, because apparently also my neighbor decided to mow right now, so it's fantastic.
Oh, he got our message.
Good. The dog's finally sleeping, and then, yeah, but it sounds like he might be done. So if there was a slight rumbling just now, that was not anything here. Okay. Meal time in there, so pretty. Okay, all right. I get messages all through court all the time. People updating me on things or saying this or what's the name of your lipstick? Yeah.
Which is gorgeous, by the way.
Thank you. It's the same lipstick every time. That's because it's my favorite. So, but yeah, those are the weird messages I get during court.
We just appreciate that the eyelashes are behaving today.
So true story, Majesty. I stopped wearing the fake ones for court because
I know.
After that time during my interview, when I just pulled it off, I was all, never mind. There's like no point. So
right.
Yeah, but I'm going to highly suggest that if you choose to go with falsies, ladies, go with the magnetic kind, because then when you do like rip them off in the middle of an event, it's like not your entire eye. So just like, quick segue. There we go. Majesties, I believe Her Excellency of Arnhold would like to say hi tonight.
Indeed, I would. Greetings, Your Majesties. I had a terrific day. Hopefully, words are happening and my mic is actually working. I missed the Quidditch tournament, so I didn't get a chance for Owen to beat me again. I'm looking forward to everyone coming to Raptor War, which should be happening at the end of August. Okay, not everyone. An extra 50 people from outside the barony would be nice, because then we wouldn't go over our limit. Thank you very much for a wonderful event. I did go on a long walk. It did not participate in the other. Maybe I'll just slip some money into the exchequer. Thank you, Your Majesties.
You're welcome. We would like to say thank you to you, man.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you to you for being a wonderful Baroness, as has been so overwhelmingly told to us by your populace. As we are with their support, we are granting you another year as the wonderful Baroness of Arnhold. Not a bad word was said about you, and trust me, we looked
twice.
Like we got to find somebody who doesn't think this is a good idea. Couldn't find one.
Not even Duke Morgan, huh?
No.
He always says no.
Okay.
He always says no.
I did look under every rock, but love you, Morgan.
I am yours to serve, Your Majesties. It is at your leisure.
Happy that we have you. Thank you, and we know that your barony loves you, and they thank you, and it was an easy choice.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Your Majesties. I will see you at Crown / Kings Road / fighter practice / I will see you.
Any excuse we can get.
Thank you, Your Majesties.
Their Excellencies of Bronzehelm would like.
Just right before that, in case if our tongue-in-cheekiness was not clear, Varya is staying on for another year as Baroness of Arnhold, under our full support and the full support of the barony.
Yeah, it was a unanimous vote from those ballots returned. So I mean that's hard to deny.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure that through the stick that was clear.
So yeah, Artemisia, just so you're aware, Her Excellency Varya will be serving a 3rd year as the Baroness of Arnhold due to the overwhelming support of her barony and their majesties. So vivat!
Vivat!
Congratulations, Your Excellency. May you lead your barony for as long as you want to, and the plague don't rise. I don't know.
May you be in that position exactly as long as you're supposed to be.
True. I feel like I think we're opening the door a little too much there, Majesty. So.
Love you all too.
Oh, we love you. Okay. Their Excellencies of Bronzehelm. Vivat!
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 Vivat! Herein opens the court of their Excellencies of Bronzehelm, who are so bright I gotta wear shades.
Vivat!
Right. Thank you. Your Majesties, may I? Okay, I can't talk. Hi, I am so glad to see everybody this evening. I did just want to touch base with some things that are happening in the barony here within the next month and a half or so. We'll be doing on July 3rd, our baronial borders will be open for the fabulous event of Kings Road, where we're so excited to get to see everybody again. And we will be following the SCA guidelines for masks and social distancing. So we will appreciate everybody's cooperation on that. And something special is happening in that event.
What?
Something special? Does anyone remember what happened? But I forget. Do you have the notes?
I
don't read.
I don't.
Oh my
Your
goodness.
Oh, wait. Majesties know. I think their majesties know.
I found my notes. They're here. We're good. So it looks like and sounds like we are going to be having a tournament.
A tournament?
A tournament will be held in hopes of securing royal heirs for our wonderful, wonderful, loving, beautiful king and queen. Our Majesties are accepting letters until June 5th. They will give you more information on that, I am quite positive of. And this exciting event will be held at Swift River, where we have held King's Road before. And His Excellency Tilda Lucky will be our event steward for that. So if you have any questions, please forward them all to him. That would be great. The announcements, I'm sure, will have all the other information in it that we need. And we look so forward to seeing our family. Shut up. Yeah, me and the dragon's gonna sit back down. Thank you, Your Majesties.
Thank you, Your Excellencies. It's nice to see that you're still in good spirits today.
What is going on?
That's it, Morgan. You better run.
Oh, yes, please. We'll give you a head start.
Oh, thank you, Your Excellencies of Sentinel's Keep.
And Bronzehelm.
And Bronzehelm. And, well, I mean, he ducked in, then Bronzehelm was here. And Vivat!
Vivat!
So as Her Excellency mentioned, there were some slight changes to the acceptance of letters of intent for Crown shortly after we had announced them at the last court.
As far as the dates.
Just as far as the dates, absolutely. It turns out in this new world and with the new systems, timelines needed to change just a bit. So we are currently accepting letters of intent and will continue to until June 5th. That is a hard deadline due to the way pre-registration is going to have to run. And there are all of the details for that information are in the missive that's on the Book of Faces pages.
Artemisia official, unofficial, and has been shared in several other locations. I believe it is pinned at the top of Artemisia official.
And if you have any questions, you're absolutely welcome to contact us. The event steward should also have the information. But that June 5th is really the important deadline for those letters of intent, and it's a hard deadline. And so we did want to make sure that everyone had that information.
We are excited, so excited to already be receiving several letters, and we look forward to the ones that will also come in, because we know our heirs will be swift and strong and ready to deal with anything, because we don't know what will be happening in 6 months, and neither will they, and neither do you.
Surprise!
Surprise! So hopefully the world's getting a little bit calmer and things are getting a little bit back to how we can plan for things. And we look forward to being able to host a crown tournament and select our heirs.
So, information can be found on the usual places, and I believe that event package is actually being worked on so that it can be official and all that stuff and posted soon. So,
yes,
look out. It's that calendar deputy person, man. Just do anything. You guys should fire her.
Rocks?
Just rocks.
You should fire her.
Yeah, talk to me about that in October. I'll see what I can do.
You're not that lucky, Lev. You are not that lucky.
Nope.
Oh, Majesties, of course I'm lucky to be able to serve you and this beautiful kingdom. All the luck in the world. Everybody else should be so lucky. If you want to be lucky, let me know. Not that way. Calm down. If you want a job. Wait, nope.
Off the
Rails.
And we gone.
Us. That was funny. Majesties, though, I do believe... Speaking of Majesties, I do believe you had some business with one other person.
We do.
Come on back here, Vivats. Their Majesties would call before them Her Excellency Ramut. It's all fun until you got to come before the crown.
I just want it noted that the closed captioning calls her the Excellency removed. So fair warning, it's a thing. So we've got you back here, remote. Obviously, we're huge fans of you. I mean, you know this. We've made it pretty clear repeatedly. But for us, your service to the kingdom and to us in this extraordinary time, you are so willing to help anybody that is interested in spinning up a Zoom room any time of day. You have more unfinished projects than I can count. Saying no is not in your repertoire at any level, which has been incredibly helpful, but probably not so good for you. Maybe something you should think about. But we wanted to make sure that you knew that you had our never-ending thanks for all your hard work, and that you have absolutely been invaluable.
Oh my God.
In this season of uncertainty, and we appreciate it immensely.
Thank you, Your Majesties.
Well, thank you, love.
Artemisia for the I was saying Artemisia and then realized I hadn't actually clicked unmute yet. So
Okay.
That's why it was Artemisia. Winding up for the newest member of the Gratia Corona. Vivat!
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 Vivat! Yay! Congratulations.
Yeah. Also, just since we were just talking about host crown tournament, I wanted to clear up one bit of confusion that I've heard from a couple people, is that hosting crown at Kings Road on July 3rd should get us back on our regular schedule after that. So whoever comes out victorious on July 3rd, they will be stepping up in September during the regular coronation. We've had several people ask about coronation crown coronations, things like that. I just wanted to try to clear up that little bit of calendar confusion.
Hold on a second. I can probably actually give you a date if you're curious. Like, I know that calendar lady. It's weird, right?
She's pretty fabulous.
She should get back to you pretty quick if you message her.
Super true. What happened to her? Why isn't she doing her job? She needs to come back. It's loading. I promise it's coming. For those of you who have no idea, it's me. That's why we're making the joke. Like, that's my real life. No, not my real life job. My other job. Coronation Majesties is scheduled for September 4th, which is Saturday of Labor Day, which would mean it's also my birthday. So I don't know about all that. Like, we might need to move that to a different weekend.
Party.
I mean, yes, that's also a good point. We could have a really big party. So it is set for September 4th, Labor Day weekend. And then Crown Tournament is scheduled for October 16th. So as His Majesty was saying, the tentative plan is whoever is victorious in July 3rd, their Majesties will step down. Work with me here. Their Majesties will step down on September 4th. And then the Prince and Princess at that point will, or Prince and Prince, or Princess and Princess, the victorious pair will be stepping up on September 4th. And then the next Crown Tournament will be October 6th to secure those next heirs, and we'll be back on track.
6th to 16th.
Yeah, October 16th.
Okay, last time you said 6th. So I was just checking.
September
like last time, like 2 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Okay, 16th.
Yes.
Okay.
So September 4th, October 16th. So it's coronation, and then crown is 6 weeks later. So
hooray.
Yeah. Anyway, that's that part. Other than that, Majesties, I do believe your final words.
Oh, did we not do that other thing?
Other thing.
Do we have
please.
a thing? Let me look. Don't mind us, Artemisia. How are you guys all doing? I'm going to check to make sure I didn't miss something. Maybe I missed something. It's a long list sometimes. Hold on. Vivat! Oh, yeah. I see that thing now. Number 2, is that what you're talking about? That person's also not here, though, so.
Did you get fed? You got fed earlier.
Sorry. Hey, bingo square for anybody paying attention. We're on mute.
Yep. Okay, so we'll put a pin in that one too.
I mean, maybe I intentionally didn't put that on the list because
you're just that good, Thea.
I feel like I knew, Majesties. I knew in my heart. No, I didn't. I had no idea. Okay. It was a big list, Artemisia. Anyway, your Majesties, final words today.
Thank you for staying with us through this craziness. We're doing our best to entertain and keep a level of seriousness and have fun with what we're doing here, because that's what we need at this point. It's been well over a year since we've gotten to see this wonderful populace, and the populace has really gotten to see each other. This is just kind of where we're at. So if we hope that everybody's spirits are high, we hope that everybody's taking all the precautions that the bot asks us to, so that we can get back and see each other in person and get back to doing this wonderful thing that we do. We can't wait to see y'all. We really can't. Thank you. We miss you.
We appreciate all the support and understanding that you've afforded us. It's definitely new territory, and we are doing our best to get through it. We miss you guys like crazy. Please don't lick your friends. I don't care what the CDC says. There will be no more friend licking. We're done with that. We're over it. Hugs, however. This has been a bad year for huggers.
Oh, tell me about it.
We are over it. So, I mean, that's a whole nother thing. But please be kind to your seneschals and your knight marshals. Even if they don't agree with the rules, even if you don't agree with the rules, unfortunately, these are the rules that we need to respect and obey. If that is something that you don't feel comfortable doing, maybe it's time to take a break until things change. And I do think things will change again. But for right now, we have to follow the limits. We have to follow the masking. That's the only way we're actually going to get to do what we love to do. So we understand, but this is what we need to do to get through it.
As someone who's working on their Laurel in hugging and the arts of it, it's definitely not my best year. The one thing I have to say about that at the moment is as we do get back together, not everyone's going to be as comfortable with personal space as you might be. So when you do go for hugs and we go to hug our friends, make sure that they're okay accepting people into their space, because a lot of people have not been around anybody for a year, and it's and it's just another way to consent and to show respect to the people that we truly care about, which is all of you.
Yeah. Love you. We miss you. Totally look forward to seeing you soon. We're super excited for the prospects of the summer.
Exactly. Yeah. Now, if I need to give a class on how to properly hug people, or how not to just jump and tackle people without them knowing it at this time, I will. Thank you, guys.
Melee's looking for classes.
Yeah. Thank you. Man, I kept trying to work that whole accommodation from the bod into it, but I couldn't find a quick enough way. So.
Commendable that she had that suggestion.
Oh, that's why we keep her.
Mm-hmm.
Some Majesties. I just wanted you to know that I've got a couple messages here really quickly. They just want to say, number one, thank you so much for being very upfront about that and your words to the populace about remembering that we do need to follow the rules. And also, yes, everybody is on fire, Majesty, because consent is totally sexy. So for those of us who aren't big huggers, asking first is amazing. So thank you. I just want you to know that the populace is going crazy right now in chat and just super excited for both of you having those words.
We might try to work out some sort of unspoken system, like hands, and then a yes or no or something. I'm not sure.
Right. I feel like I'm gonna just maybe, I don't know. This is me in court saying, "Hey, everybody, I love you all. I'm not a big hugger, just not." So if I hug you and don't make a face, that means I like you. Like a lot. Because a lot of times I'll be all, "Oh, no, thanks." Now, look, you're thinking about if I've ever not hugged you. I can tell.
Like we say, no means no.
Yep.
We respect people. We're the good guys. That's why we're here.
Yep. Also, yes, that class about hugging and how to give and receive consent for physical contact is a plus so far for Melee. So I'm just saying you might have to teach Majesty.
Okay.
All right. I think it's great. I think it's beautiful.
No, that's not a problem.
Anything else today before we round this all up?
Oh, His Excellency Yuri's birthday is today.
It is.
So wanted to give a quick shout out and tell him happy birthday.
We would like to say happy birthday to His Excellency Count Yuri. Happy birthday. You have to be in court if you want the full Fia song. I'm just saying.
That's a thing.
So, that's what happens, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Did we miss anybody else's birthdays? Anything like that? They are asking us. Oh, it was Braden's yesterday. It was talking about.
Oh, Braden's was yesterday.
So, and then it was Raven's earlier this week,
Wednesday.
right? So, anybody else?
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Braden.
Yep.
All you May babies.
I think that's it. Also, Isker said send wood up to the frozen north still. She had me again when she came with the I was like, what is, oh, that's right, it's cold. Okay. So weird. If you guys want to come down and visit here, it was upper 60s, low 70s. It was very nice for our 5K today. So
I bet it was.
We're supposed to be back up in the 70s here later in the week. Artemisia weather is just crazy.
It's 40 today.
Yeah.
Almost.
I mean, it's not like we haven't dealt with this before, right? So, all right. I believe, Kay, just check in, just looking. Hearing no further business in here and or in chat or anyplace else. Good Kingdom of Artemisia, once we're done with the court, if you can, go over and watch Bardic War.
Yes, please.
Herein closes the court of their majesties, Damon and Veronique, king and queen of all Artemisia. Long live the king. Long live the queen. Long live these sovereign lands of Artemisia. Vivat.
Vivat!
Vivat.
Vivat! 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 Vivat!
Oh my god, it's stop. And we'll see you guys all at Melee.
Vivat!